Hey folks, hope you're having a good one. This is Mark from Mark Kelly Farms. Beautiful day outside, but I thought I'd bring you down to the root cellar and show you what we got going on down here. The cupboard is getting pretty bare. If you didn't know, we moved out here in October. It's now first part of April, and we had a lot of frozen stuff from our previous garden out in California, and I lost all my frozen berries and my peaches and all that stuff. We gave it away because it wasn't going to make the trip out here. So all we brought was our stuff that was still in jars that we still had. So this is it. I got a jar of my olives left. My cousin really likes those, so we'll share those this weekend when everybody comes over for Easter. I got one jar of zucchini squash left. Got some green beans that I got from my buddy Matt last year because I didn't grow any beans, but he had more than enough, so we canned a bunch of green beans. That's what we got left. We got some taco sauce that we make out of green tomatoes at the end of the year. It's really good. And my world famous zucchini relish. Love that stuff. We cannot make enough of that stuff. Plum jam, peach jam. Got my blackberry jalapeno and a jar, my last jar of mulberry jam back there. And then Kelly's got her vanilla going on over here. It's probably going to be close to another year for this stuff to get done. She comes down here and rotates it and turns it over every now and then. Got a gallon of my mulberry wine vinegar. Really good stuff. We're really excited to have a root cellar. We haven't had one before. And potatoes and onions and stuff like that last so much longer when you got a root cellar. It stays cool down here because it's underground. Of course, it's in the basement. There's no heating and air conditioning to this room. So it stays a constant, just around 50 degrees, 53, all year long down here. And that's what you need. Be a good wine cellar, too. Got unfinished block walls, so we get just a touch of humidity down here, which we need. So we're going to get some milk crates to put down here in the bottom to put our potatoes and onions and all of our root vegetables. You want to make sure those are down towards the bottom of your cellar because that's the coldest area in your root cellar, is right on the floor. So we'll get our carrots and onions and potatoes and rutabagas and parsnips and turnips and beets and all that stuff. They'll all be down there on the bottom. We got to run down some crates first, but put our canned goods. When we moved in, this was almost solid canned goods down here in canning jars, and nobody knew the dates of it or anything like that. So the company that cleaned this place up, they disposed of most of that stuff. And if I had known how hard it was going to be to get canning jars, I would have held onto those and dumped all those out and saved those jars, because we're just now getting to where we can find jars. So when we see them, we snatch them up. Still cannot find lids. I got to track down some lids. I mean, we'll be okay this year because all the new jars come with lids and rings on them. But come next year, we're going to need some lids. So we're looking into some of the reusable lids, but I'm not liking the reviews on some of those. Maybe they're using them wrong. So I think we are probably going to try some. We'll get some ordered up. And we'll give them a shot. I heard once you learn the little trick to them, it's fine. But that's what we got going. Like I said, we're real excited to have a root cellar. And we'll be able to extend our food long into the winter. We'll get some winter squash down in here that we'll keep clear to the next garden season. So we'll get some apples down in here. We got lots of apple trees. Got my wine going down here because it's a nice temperature for wine. It stays dark. Got some of our party supplies down here because we're right off the party room. But come August, September, October, you're going to see a huge change in this room, and we'll show you what it looks like when the harvest, after the harvest comes in. So if you got a root cellar, make use of it. Get your canning jars out. As they say, get your balls out. That's a play on words. Sorry if you're offended, but that's just the kind of guy I am. I like making jokes. So stay safe, stay healthy, and we hope you have a good garden season because we know we're going to have one. So catch you later. Come on back to Mark Kelly Farms.